pretty even full for this one.
What's going on, fam? I'm back with another video. Today I'm reacting to 10 insane powers of Captain Marvel that could come in handy against the fight against Thanos. Now, Infinity War finally hit theaters last week on Friday. And man, it was epic. The funny thing is, I'm going to go ahead and let you know now. The Hulk had dropped a bombshell when, I don't know who was interviewing the Hulk and War Machine, but he had dropped a bombshell. And basically said that it doesn't end so well for the superheroes. Everyone dies. Funny thing was, everybody did die. That's the funny part. I'm not going to tell you who did die, who lived. But just know, one thing I will say is Thanos beat the Hulk so bad, even he had PTSD. That was a funny tweet I read this week. But let's get into this video, y'all.
Captain Marvel is the most powerful superhero that the MCU is going to put out next year, possibly this year if she shows up in Infinity War, and she is going to be even more powerful than her comic counterpart. Here are some insane powers that she possesses, and we will get to see them for the first time on the big screen when she appears in her solo movie in 2019. Here is a list of her powers that will come really handy against Thanos. 10. Her seventh sense. Well, it is just like Spider-Man's trademark power, the spider sense, which is capable of warning him about incoming danger. It makes him nearly impossible to hit for his opponents. So, similar to that, Captain Marvel's seventh sense is a precognitive ability, which allows her to subconsciously recognize danger even before it occurs, and even predict.
That's interesting. And another thing, just in case not too many people notice, but Captain Marvel is actually, by mistake and design, she actually was turned into a Kree when an explosion happened. But we'll find all about all that in Captain Marvel. That's supposed to come out next year. I think a couple months before Infinity War Part 2.
Enemies' attacks even before they make them. 9. Insanely strong energy blasts. Well, this is the most popular power people relate her with it.
Okay, so talking about like Iron Man. See, the thing is, what they said, energy blast. I thought they were talking about like Goku and Gohan throwing energy balls. But yeah, Captain Marvel, she really is really powerful. And it's funny because she had got her powers by mistake and by accident. That's the funny part about it.
It is one of her most common attacks. They are photon blasts made up of cosmic energy, which make their power levels way higher than the repulsor and unibeam blasts that Iron Man shoots. The power level of these blasts increases when she goes binary. 8. She goes binary. Captain Marvel transforms into her ultimate form, which is called binary. This allows her to reach her peak strength and go even beyond that. The level of her strength in binary cannot be calculated practically, and all her attacks and abilities that she possesses become even stronger. She even gains a wider range of abilities too. 7.
So, at the end of the day, she kind of is like Goku, going insane. But she has one true form, and it's stronger than everything that she possesses.
Galactus is her backup. Well, this may not be counted as an ability technically, but you can take down anyone using this trump card. Well, what else are you going to need when you have possibly the strongest being in the entire Marvel Universe backing you up? 6. She possesses cosmic awareness. Well, along with her seventh sense, she also has the ability to know what is going on in the cosmos, which is known as cosmic awareness. She is able to be well prepared for a battle that is headed her way from the cosmos.
Oh, so basically she could sense anything in the galaxy that's going on where she's at. So basically she could see. Oh, so that's how she's going to play into Infinity War Part 2. That's interesting. So basically, she could sense anything going on in the universe and come to their aid if need be. So that's why she was called in. Once again, I'm not dropping no spoilers.
5. Energy absorption. Well, she doesn't only come in handy with her offense, as she has great defending abilities as well. This is one of her key powers, as she can absorb any form of energy which is directed towards her. Iron Man's repulsor rays will have absolutely no effect on her, and not even Thor's thunder attacks will inflict any sort of damage, as she would absorb that and counterattack with an even stronger energy blast. 4. Gravity control. By now, we know that Captain Marvel is extremely powerful, and even Superman cannot beat her. One of her insane powers is that she can control gravity. This would come in handy in every fight she is put into, as even though many...
That would be actually a very good power against Thanos in the fight to basically take the gauntlet back. That would actually be a very good power indeed. I just can't wait till Infinity War Part 2.
Planets have the ability to fly and defy gravity. Such a strong control of gravity to surround them would hold them for a few seconds, and that will allow Captain Marvel to make her attack and get the advantage over her opponents. 3. Skilled pilot and hand-to-hand combatant. Even without her powers, Carol Danvers can hold her on against any non-superpowered individual, as she is a very skilled and trained fighter, and one of the best.
So that's going to be the one skill that she does have in the Captain Marvel movie. She's a skilled pilot, and she's very skilled at hand-to-hand combat. So that's who she's going to originally be as she fights next to Nick Fury, and of course my favorite, Coulson.
Pilots we could ever find. She can fly any aircraft easily and very effectively. 2. Light speed and immense strength. Well, this should not come as any big surprise. The Captain Marvel possesses superhuman strength, stamina, and durability. Also, she has the ability to fly at supersonic speeds, roughly 6.
Alright, first, yeah, it doesn't come as a surprise about the super strength. Honestly, I try to get into the comics as much as I can, but I can't ever find the ones that's good, and I can't ever find a source to read them for free. But I know one day I'll probably get into them in full detail. Now the light speed thing. A while back there was an episode on The Flash. It was The Flash against Supergirl. Now, Marvel should really give Captain Marvel her own show, and then it'd be Captain Marvel against the Flash, because that would be insanely crazy. Alright, let's finish this video, y'all.
6 times faster than the speed of sound. In her binary form, her strength and flying ability gets amplified, which allows her to go even faster than the light speed. 1. Can survive in space and vacuum. Her superhuman abilities allow her to survive in space without any oxygen, but she loses her powers during that time. Her temporary binary form allows her to even retain her powers in the vacuum of space, so she will be the strongest Avenger when she shows up in Avengers 4. Having her on their side, the Avengers would surely be able to...
Oh, that's crazy. So, well, she's not like Superman. Superman can actually fly in space and still have his powers, but Captain Marvel could fly through space, but she can't use her powers, so she has to be literally on a planet to use her powers. But she could still survive flying through space. But the alternate is, if she gets sucked in by a black hole or something like that, she could use her powers. But that's crazy. But if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all go check out Infinity War, man. That's everybody. Thanos was destroying everybody. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Is it rain that you're praying for? Is it war that you're fighting for? Is it love that you're straying from? Is it you that you're running from? Oh,